I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Step out. Can I move my phone?
And have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. That's what the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody says.
Terrence Crawford's celebration in Omaha took a serious turn just hours after the city held a parade and party in his honor for his win over Canelo Alvarez. In the early morning, police stopped him after reports that he was driving a blue four-door car at high speed. The stop became more intense when officers said they saw a firearm on the car's floorboard, leading them to order everyone out of the vehicle at gunpoint.
Stepping out.
Hands up.
Seatbelt.
And
I'm opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening
off
the
of
door.
me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Step out. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tim Bradley shared his thoughts on the situation around Terrence Crawford's traffic stop, and his view stood out to many fans. He suggested the incident felt like more than just a simple violation and seemed like a reminder that even top stars are still under the same rules as everyone else. Bradley pointed out that Crawford's level of fame may have played a role in how seriously the situation was handled. He also compared it to a common pattern where a moment of celebration suddenly shifts into tension without warning. Fans picked up on his message, seeing the irony of a big victory celebration being quickly overshadowed by police lights and a stressful roadside stop.
Terrence Crawford, he on the highest cloud, bro. In his city, let him know. Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. That's what the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say. The cops send a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was. Yeah. And before y'all start talking about my ceiling real quick, my roof, hey, it been raining and stuff. Hey, it's raining night. The clouds is out right now. You can see him in the background. I'm gonna go watch the damn car in a little bit once this rain stops. But anyways, back to the video. Oh, man, look. You ain't got no city until you got the police. That's a fact. Yeah. Shoot, you ain't got no city unless you got the police. Don't ever forget that. You gotta have the law enforcement on your side, man. They gotta be looking out for you. For the good, not for the bad, for the good. Yeah. Terrence Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man. With this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parade shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad.
Terrence Crawford's security chief described the traffic stop in a serious and unsettling way, saying the officers seemed highly tense and the situation quickly became frightening from their point of view. He explained that being ordered out of the car at gunpoint during what was supposed to be a moment of celebration made everyone inside feel like their safety was at risk. According to him, the mood changed very fast from normal to dangerous, leaving a strong emotional impact on those involved. He added that the experience was far beyond a routine traffic stop and became something he would remember as one of the most disturbing incidents of his career.
The same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Kasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after-party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally had my hands on top of the ceiling in inside of the vehicle.
According to police,
officers initially stopped Terence Crawford on suspicion of reckless driving, and during the stop, they said they spotted firearms on the floor of the vehicle, which led to a high-tension situation where passengers were ordered out at gunpoint. Later checks confirmed the weapons were legally owned and properly registered, and no further charges were filed beyond a citation for reckless driving, after which Crawford was released. While the case was officially closed, some observers saw the incident in a broader way, suggesting it felt more symbolic than routine, with criticism that it reflected an effort to assert authority even on a day when Crawford was being publicly celebrated in Omaha.
Who requested that the Omaha Police Department conduct an internal investigation. And Pete, what did the mayor have to say?
Yeah, Julie, Mayor Ewing says that after such a great day yesterday, he was heartbroken hearing about the news of the traffic stop. That's why he reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmaderer and Terence Crawford himself to find out what exactly happened at that traffic stop. Omaha police released a statement saying that a car driven by Terence Crawford was stopped for driving recklessly around 1:30 in the morning on Cass Street. An officer confirmed that while Crawford was reaching to grab his information, the cop spotted a gun by Crawford's feet.
Andre Ward added another view to the discussion, saying that Terence Crawford has often faced people trying to downplay what he has achieved. He explained that before the Canelo fight, some critics reduced Crawford's wins by saying he only won on points instead of showing clear dominance, which Ward believes was a way to weaken his reputation. In his view, the traffic stop in Omaha connects to a bigger pattern where Crawford is regularly forced to defend his name and legacy outside the ring as well. Ward stressed that, no matter these outside opinions or incidents, Crawford's record and skills are already proven, and the respect he has earned in boxing cannot be taken away.
Bury Terence Crawford. They tried to ruin his reputation and say that he wasn't a draw when the numbers were there for you to see. When he went to MSG against guys that didn't have big names or that were faded, like Amir Khan, or when he fought Kaviaskis, he did numbers. It was a smear campaign about his personality. He doesn't talk. Nobody wants to hear him. No, that you don't want to hear him. So you try to speak for the masses when the whole time you have a star right here. You got to learn how to talk to this man. Even as recent as his last fight, the fight before Canelo, the smear campaign continued. I don't hear the smear campaign now. Them voices got really, really quiet like they typically do when they get proven wrong, and they either try to jump on the wagon, I knew this kid was gonna be that, or they get very, very quiet and they start to retreat back to wherever they came from and they don't have a lot to say. So I'm happy for this brother for that reason, because they tried to bury him, Roy. It didn't work. He overcame that. He said, give me my shot. I'm gonna show you. And he kept doing it time and time again, and he did it again.
Some commentators have speculated that beyond the official reports, there may be broader factors people are reading into the situation involving Terence Crawford. They suggested that his growing fame and influence in Omaha, rising from a local athlete to a world champion and a major source of city pride, may have added extra attention to his public image. In their interpretation, the incident has been viewed by some as part of a wider pattern where high-profile figures face more scrutiny and pressure, especially when their status and visibility increase. They also linked it to the general idea that fame often brings challenges, and people in the spotlight can find themselves in situations that test how they are perceived or handled by the public and institutions.
Wanted to send a statement because he doesn't like the rise of the Black Messiah. He don't like to see a black person in position of power. So he pulled Terrence Crawford over for quote-unquote reckless driving. And as he approached the car, he decided to lie on his report, because as he approached the car, he stated that he saw a firearm on the floor panel. Come to find out, Terrence Crawford informed him as he approached the driver's side door where Terrence Crawford was driving, and in the passenger side was Terrence Crawford's head security guard. In the back was Coach Malachi, and a young lady was on the side of Coach Malachi in the back seat. And Terrence Crawford has legal firearms, and of course his security has legal firearms. They informed the officer that they have legal firearms in the vehicle. He then brandished his firearm, pointed at Terrence Crawford's face, and then got very aggressive as Terrence Crawford got, and his security and everybody in the vehicle, Coach Malachi, got nervous because he started to show the actions and body language of somebody that wanted to do something completely left. And now in the police report that has been obtained by the community and released and leaked, he never puts about the reckless driving.
Amir Khan expressed strong support for Terrence Crawford, saying that whatever controversies surround him, his achievements in boxing cannot be questioned. He praised Crawford's skill, discipline, and consistency, adding that he had long expected him to rise to the top of the sport. Khan said, "The events in Omaha don't change the fact that Crawford is an established champion with a secure legacy." In his view, any attempt to reduce or challenge what Crawford has accomplished will not alter his standing in boxing. For many fans, Khan's comments were seen as encouraging, reinforcing the belief that real talent and success always stand above criticism.
I knew that Crawford was going to win. You see, when I watched Crawford train back in Omaha, Nebraska, and when I was in Colorado Springs, he came into my camp. He helped me out a little bit, but at the same time, I seen him sparring some heavyweight guys. I seen him wrestling some heavy, big guys, and I thought, wow. So I asked him, I go, look, do you have like a wrestling background? He goes, yeah, we're like state champion. So that showed to me that this guy is a solid, strong person. Like, no one can push him around. No one can dictate. No one's going to put pressure on him where he's going to feel hurt, because he knows how to control the ring. When it comes to box IQ, like, his IQ in boxing is probably the best. I mean, he knows what punch to throw. He knows how to maneuver these heavier, big hitters and also take away their power and put his own shots in. So yeah, he's up there, one of the best ever, really.
You know, as an ex-fighter champion, I'm just curious. We heard yesterday, Dana White says he's not going to acknowledge the WBC, IBF, WBO. He's going to have his own belt and the ring belt. And they want to potentially make changes to the Ali Act as well. This is a big thing here in America. How do you feel about, is it time to make these changes and evolve, or are you more old school and think they shouldn't happen?
Ariel, I think it's the time boxing needed to change a little bit.
The difference between official statements and eyewitness accounts created two very different versions of what happened that night involving Terrence Crawford. The Omaha Police Department described the stop as a routine traffic incident linked to reckless driving, while Crawford's security chief gave a much more intense account, saying the situation felt threatening and the officer's response was overly aggressive. These opposing descriptions led to public debate about what actually took place, with concerns raised about clarity, fairness, and accountability. For many people following the story, The gap between the official report and the personal experiences of those involved made it hard to form a clear understanding of the incident.
But now we got information from Terence Crawford, his own team, and they're saying something completely different. If you listen, his head of security, Shabazz, said he was shaken up. He was like, I thought we were gonna get popped by the cops that night. And crazy enough, he teaches classes on how to de-escalate and deal with police officers. So, you know, at least that's what they're saying his credentials are. So he knows how to de-escalate situations and still had a problem with Omaha PD. And the other thing that is different, he's saying that they didn't even know that he had a gun on him or there was no gun on the floorboard, which changes things. So I can't wait till we get down to the nitty gritty and the body cams and this and that, because now this shakes things up. This is no longer the story we were being fed from TMZ. This is something different. The TMZ article said the cops pulled him over for reckless driving, fair if he was doing it, and seen a gun. And in my video, I said, if those things are true, then yeah, the cop can take you out the car for everybody's safety.
City leaders in Omaha responded quickly to the public concern by addressing the incident involving Terence Crawford. The mayor and the police chief both released statements saying the situation would be fully reviewed, and they confirmed that an internal affairs investigation would look into what happened to ensure transparency and maintain public trust. While officials aimed to reassure the community that the matter would be handled properly, some people still remained doubtful, feeling the response did not fully reflect how serious the encounter seemed. The investigation was seen as a key step forward, but many said the real outcome would depend on whether the WATI findings led to meaningful action. More broadly, some observers viewed the situation as an example of the friction that can appear when a high-profile individual rises in influence within systems that are used to having established authority.
Put out this statement. The mayor put out a statement as well, really no meat to it except like he's gonna do an internal investigation. Everything else felt a little political. Okay, Omaha Mayor John Ewing and Police Chief Todd Schmaderer, are aware of a video circulating on social media regarding the traffic stop involving Terrence Bud Crawford early Sunday morning. Chief has authorized an internal affairs investigation. Shortly before 1:30 a.m., officers working in the downtown area observed a vehicle driving recklessly near North 12th and Capitol Avenue. A traffic stop was conducted at Cass Street. So he's pulled over because they said he's driving recklessly. All right. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. I'm going to read that sentence to you again. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. That is important. For safety, all 4 occupants were ordered out of the vehicle at gunpoint. The driver was later identified as Mr. Crawford upon verification of his driver's license and was issued a citation for reckless driving. One passenger, a member of Mr. Crawford's security team, was also found to be carrying a legal firearm. Okay, so that's 2 guns in the car, legally. Police have confirmed that all occupants are legally permitted to carry firearms. The police supervisor and lieutenant responded to the scene at Mr. Crawford's request.
Commentators argued that people in positions of authority can sometimes feel challenged when new figures rise quickly and gain strong public support, especially when that recognition is widespread. In that view, the Omaha traffic stop involving Terence Crawford was seen by some as more than just a driving-related issue, but part of a broader tension between personal success and established power systems. They suggested it reflects a common dynamic where influential individuals may face resistance from institutions that are used to holding control. Some public reactions also raised concerns about fairness, with suggestions that the situation might not have been based only on standard procedure, but could reflect deeper social biases. Supporters of Crawford felt strongly that the incident was unnecessary and unfair, and the discussion ultimately expanded into a wider debate about justice, equality, and how authority is applied in everyday interactions.
It's also incumbent for me to say that it will not be lost on a lot of people that Terence Crawford, being obviously a black man, being pulled over by cops in such fashion and treated in such a seemingly harsh way will not go down well with a lot of people, especially in the black community, where, let's be honest, there has been tensions over the years between the police and the black community throughout many American towns and cities. So let's be honest, this incident will do nothing to improve relations between those two groups, that's for sure. Because make no mistake, this is an incident that could have gone very left, very, very left, and someone could have got hurt, maybe even fatally hurt. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, because we've seen in the past where incidents of this nature have ended up very badly. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are very upset by this incident. As I said, I've not heard anything from Terence Crawford or anyone related to Terence Crawford, anyone to do with his inner circle. I would imagine he'll be releasing a statement soon. There are some people online who are suggesting that Terence Crawford may have grounds to sue. There are others saying that he might not want to sue because Terence Crawford is a much loved member of the Omaha, Nebraska community, and he does a lot of work for the city, so he may not want to sue the city. However,
all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for the next one.